Keep your eyes off the cell phone and focus on what the teacher is saying. That's the message from those who want phones out of our classrooms. Is it a good idea? Is it a safe idea? 12 News journalist Brenda Lipinski reports on a new effort from the state superintendent of schools.
It's become the heroin of our time, and we really have to take strong action against it.
Superintendent Tom Horne and others calling for new legislation to ban cell phones in Arizona public schools. Legislation on this idea was vetoed by the governor earlier this year.
No teacher should be expected to have to teach a class where the students are scrolling on their cell phones. If you leave it up to the districts, a lot of teachers are going to have to do that. Their burdens are great enough.
Mitchell Rutherford is a former Tucson public school teacher who says he quit after he noticed students weren't as engaged anymore.
Like, oh my gosh, it's cell phones. Like that's what's making my kids seem so apathetic, so disengaged, so lonely, and have so many mental health issues themselves.
We spoke to adults who were on board with a cell phone ban in schools.
I'm all for it. I feel like, just as a whole, cell phones are a huge distraction, and there's just so much that our kids have access to now.
There are so many apps on their cell phones that does math for them, does their English for them, that they don't even have to do the work.
But some say a ban could be dangerous.
Because of all the school shootings going around, I think kids should be able to get a hold of their parents. I understand that it can be distracting, and they can implement rules at school to keep their phone usage to a minimum, but I do think it's necessary that they get a hold of their loved ones in crisis.
Superintendent Horne says students shouldn't even be on the phone during emergencies.
If there's an emergency at school, you don't want students on their cell phones. You want them listening to instructions. And if they're all on their cell phones, it could interfere with the broadband that are needed for emergency communications.
But even then, some parents say they don't agree.
I think there's been many times that students have run away from their protocols and saved themselves, because sometimes the protocols can't do everything that they need to do to keep the kids safe.
The superintendent for Apache Junction Unified School District was also in attendance. He said their student advisory council says since phones were taken out of their schools, there's been more interaction between students and teachers. Brenda Lipinski, 12 News.